What's your thoughts on that main event? What did you make of it? Was the right winner in your opinion?
I believe so. I believe the right winner for sure. Look, it could either win a draw or Bivol. And I'm happy with the decision. And I look forward to seeing His Excellency see what he does next.
If you compare with the statistic, yes, me, but I don't think so too.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
You're being humble, man.
Because it's because I'm lucky. Okay. It's all because I'm lucky.
Happy to straight away get a challenge. Next fight.
We're ready to fight whoever. We're ready. We're here ready.
And how do you think? Is this the first time in Riyadh?
I think it's gonna be
Hey, I have to ask about yourself. It's talks about Alcatraz.
Yes.
We're going to see you headlining in Alcatraz?
Absolutely, absolutely. Definitely in talks of Alcatraz.
Do you hope to fight
You know what though? It's an honor. I'm grateful. Put myself in this position, and now we're just here to take over.
You still want to fight?
And just one more from me, Beterbiev, Bivol, the rematch. What a great fight that is in Saudi. How do you see that playing out, Saudi?
It's gonna be a really good fight again. Both are great fighters, and
Do you see yourself fighting a light heavyweight again?
Do you think I'm blowing
maybe.
Maybe.
Beterbiev and Bivol will once again clash for the undisputed light heavyweight championship on February 22 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Their rematch comes just 4 months after their first meeting, where Beterbiev edged out Bivol via majority decision in a closely contested bout, becoming the first undisputed 175-pound champion in over 2 decades. Some boxing fans felt Bivol deserved the win, and with another razor-thin battle expected, the rematch promises to settle the debate.
Beterbiev and Benavidez, who do you think is the biggest challenge for you?
Oh, Beterbiev.
Beterbiev?
Yeah,
Why is that?
of course. Because he's a champion. He has something to offer me. He's a strong.
Unified super middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez shared his thoughts on the upcoming Beterbiev versus Bivol rematch while speaking to Fight Hub TV, admitting he finds it difficult to pick a winner. It's going to be a really good fight again. Both are great fighters, he said. Canelo is no stranger to the 175-pound division. In November 2019, he moved up to defeat Sergey Kovalev for the WBO light heavyweight title. He later returned in May 2022 to challenge Dmitry Bivol for the WBA title, but suffered a unanimous decision loss. Despite currently holding the WBC, WBA, and WBO super middleweight titles, Canelo didn't rule out another move back to light heavyweight when asked if he was interested in another run at the division.
Is there one person that comes to mind?
No.
Bivol maybe, just to get the rematch. Bivol maybe.
Bivol is one of the guys.
If Canelo moves back to light heavyweight, a rematch with Bivol could be in the cards, he hinted. Meanwhile, David Benavidez shared his prediction for the Beterbiev versus Bivol rematch. Speaking to Ariel Helwani, he said, "To be honest, I'd pick Bivol because he already beat Canelo." Benavidez added that if he defeats Bivol, it would strengthen his case as the better fighter than Canelo.
Punches to break this wall. I was throwing it to target, because with guys like him trying to break the wall, you could be catching the trap.
Benavidez continued, "I know Dmitry Bivol really well. I've sparred with him a lot. He's a great fighter, and we've had some great sessions, so I'd definitely love to fight him. If Benavidez were to defeat Bivol in the future, it might finally entice Canelo to face him." In a separate interview with Jim Lampley, the 28-year-old claimed that a fight against Canelo would actually be easier than one against Bivol.
If I'm being 100% honest with you, the only thing that the Canelo fight brings to me is money. You know, it's not all about money. I want the respect from the fans. I know a fight with Canelo Alvarez is way easier than Bivol, because Bivol is the one that beat Canelo Alvarez. So now I'm interested.
The only thing a Canelo fight brings me is money, Benavidez said. "I know fighting Canelo is way easier than Bivol because Bivol already beat him." He added, "Beterbiev is getting older and he trains hard with a lot of weights. Maybe that's what's slowing him down."
And beating Bivol, you know what I mean? That's what I'm more interested in. I'm interested in going up there, winning all the titles, and winning the respect from the people.
Did you score Beterbiev? Bivol won?
I thought Bivol won.
His chances of beating Bivol are getting slimmer and slimmer. But at the end of the day, I don't want to speak on what those men can and can't do, Benavidez said. Speaking to Shahzid, the newly crowned WBC interim light heavyweight champion and first in line for the winner, Benavidez broke down the fight based on his experience sparring Bivol and facing former Beterbiev opponent Alexander Gvozdyk.
He's a great boxer and he has punching power. And then Beterbiev, I think he's a little bit older. You know, I think his body's breaking down a little bit. He works really hard. I don't take nothing away from him, but he does a lot of weights, and in boxing, when you do too much weights like that,
In a surprising twist, Bivol, who has just one stoppage in his last 10 fights, discussed his approach. They're both extremely talented but very different fighters. Bivol is a boxer. He moves a lot but is solid. Beterbiev is like a train. He just keeps coming, taking shots to land his...
And then Beterbiev, I think he's a little bit older. You know, I think his body's breaking down a little bit. He works really hard. I don't take nothing away from him, but he does a lot of weights, and in boxing, when you do too much weights like that, that's when you start to break down more. So I'm leaning a little bit more toward...
For this fight, I see Bivol having the power to hurt Beterbiev, because we've seen Beterbiev hurt before, like against Alexander Gvozdyk. I spar both, and Bivol hits harder than Gvozdyk, Benavidez said. It's going to be a really interesting fight. If Bivol stays on his feet all night, uses his jab, and stands his ground in exchanges, he has a really good chance of winning. But once Beterbiev gets his engine going, that guy is a train. He's got, 19 fights, 19 knockouts. It's 50-50ths, a great fight. Benavidez, who boasts an undefeated record of 30 wins with 24 knockouts, reminded the boxing world why he's one of the most feared pound-for-pound punchers on February 1st, defeating David Morrell a unanimous decision.
Do you think he does?
I think so. He has the ability to do it. You know, Beterbiev is a really strong fighter. It's going to be hard, but he can do it.